Okay, so this is the first class for the Python session. So it contains like a Python introduction. It is locked. It looks like it is locked. Second. Okay, looks like this word is having some problem. Okay, I mean it is locked. The selection is locked. Okay, yeah, no issues. Or else we can open some. Yeah, sorry guys, give me 2 minutes. Huh? I don't know, my system is, I mean, not able to enter anything. Yeah, sorry. We can continue this notepad plus plus. Okay. Yeah. So now let's talk about it. So what is Python? So if anyone know about Python, it's about one of the programming languages. Have you heard about like C, C++, Java, Python, COBOL, Pascal, kind of things? Can you answer me? Okay, I'll answer that. So the Python is one of the most popular programming languages, and it is a high-level programming language. The meaning of what is high-level programming? So it's nothing but it's a human-readable code. So that the code is human-readable format and anyone can understand. So it's simple as it is, unlike that C, C++, Java, and other programming languages. So it involves very minimal number of lines to complete the code, and we can compile and execute it. Okay, so it's one of the easiest programming language and which is widely used in the software industry. So nowadays we are using the this programming language into the many things like the IoT things and AI, ML, artificial intelligence, and DevOps. So the many places we are using this Python programming languages. Okay, so let's talk about like some features of um, Python. We have a couple of features for Python, and we have like easy to use and easy to read. Great. So that the Python is like syntax is clear and easy to read, like making it an ideal language for both beginners and experienced programmers. even that people come from different background. They come from technical background. They come from some BSc, some mechanical, some civils. They don't know what is programming languages at all. I mean, so they can understand very easily, because it's as it is like English language, how they provide it, we can easy to understand that part. And so this simplicity can lead to faster development and reduce the chances of errors. And while developing couple of websites, and while writing some code, so we can easy to understand if you are facing some issues, right? You can get to know, so where is the issue and what is the error, and that time you can solve the errors, and you can debug, and you can execute your code. And the dynamically typed, so it is having some one more features, dynamically typed. In a sense, we have like data types of variables, like we have a couple of data types right here. So for example, if I give like easy to use and read, in the sense like a is equal 10, can you tell me what is this a is equal 10? Anyone can understand? Can anyone tell this? Speak it up. Vijaya or Prithvi or Murthy or Kiran, Rajini or Vamsi?
You are just assigning a value of 10 to A.
Yeah. So yeah, we are assigning a value to A, that is a 10. I mean, so we can say A is a variable here. So variable in the sense, it's a memory occupation, or it's a container, or it's a placeholder, or it's having some value in the sense. So for example, I'll tell you a couple of things. A is equal 10, B is equal 20, and if you wanted to add these numbers, A plus B. So now we can tell like A is equal 10, B is equal 20, and C is equal to A plus B. So just we are adding it two numbers, and by human readable format we can tell this one. So 10 plus 20 is 30. We can tell easily. But if you give to the machine, how it will understand? So 10 plus, if you ask some general question, 10 plus 20, someone is answered. It's in right. So 10 plus 20, it's a 30. We can tell easily. But if you wanted to explain to the kid, or if you are learning to the kid what is 10 plus 20, so he did not understand. He knows only numbers. What we can say, and in the Python readable format and easy to use, right? So what we can say, take a variable or take a bowl, store the value 10, and take another item or another object or another bowl, or we can say some utensil in the kitchen, something. So just take 20 numbers or 20 here and add both. Okay, what we do, we put A into the 1 and we put 20 into the numbers. I mean, so there are three items, one having 10, the other having 20, the third one sees as empty. So what we'll do, we will put 10 in 10, we will put 10, we'll put C holder, we will put 10 and 20, so that can mix up with 30. This how we have to give, and this how we have to explain to the kid, like. So the same way, the memory, I mean the Python, it's readable format, human readable format, in the sense the Python understand in the form of variables. So you're able to understand, right? I'm just telling the basic things to understand the data types. I mean initially. The going forward we may go faster. Okay. So dynamically typed. So the type of variables and determined during the runtime. So we do not need to specify the data type of a variable during the writing the course. So dynamical in the sense, like, see, for example, we can give like A is equal 10. Somebody typed as it. It's int. Yeah, exactly. Int in the sense like integer. So dynamically typed in the sense like data types. So in other language, if you wanted to mention as a, if you want to declare as a, we have to give as a int a. In a Python, we don't need to mention integer, string, boolean, something. We just need to declare as a is equal 10. It's a number and it's an integer format that is contained in a. Okay. So we don't specify any kind of data. So we can discuss that later. The data types and the variables, how we can declare, how we can utilize those things. So I'm just telling the Python features. Okay. So as we discussed, it's in high level. So high level in the sense like human readable format and human readable code, so that anyone can understand just by writing the Python code. And the fourth one is compiled and interpreted. So the compiled and interpreted in the sense like, so when we write some code, what will do, it will check that, it will compile that code. So whether we have, whether we written a correct format or not, and it will compile, it will check the syntax errors and it will send to the bytecode. So the Python code first gets compiled into the bytecode and then interpreted line by line. So when we download so when we download a Python in our machine, so it will default implement a Python known as a C Python. I mean, in the sense like compilers will be there at C languages, so it acts as a C Python. And C Python considers to be a compiled and interpreted both. Okay. Just let me know if you are unable to understand, if I'm speed, or if you are having any questions. And the other part is garbage collection. So it's a garbage collected. In the sense, garbage in the sense like it's kind of dust, or what we can say, it's kind of unwanted things, unwanted variables, unwanted functions. So where we declare something and that cannot be used. Maybe the high level you cannot understand this one, but so I'm just telling a couple of features. So the uses and features. So you can consider, I mean, how easy it is, how we can easy to implement it, how we can easy to learn this one. Okay. So dynamically typed in the sense we have discussed, right? In the sense like, we don't need to specify any kind of data types. In the sense, data types in the sense, we have kind of int a, string str or something, and boolean, or arrays. Something. So when you declare something, right, Vamshi, so when you declare something, see, if you treat like this one, if int a, in sense integer a, so that variable should be an int, that variable should be a number. Okay, you can't give like kind of floating something 10.5 or 20.5, something like that in the data types, in this data types. But dynamically typed in the sense, you just type a and give 10. What it will treat as an integer, and it will treat as a number. For example, you type b is equal to, you can give in the sense single quotes, or Vamsi, you can give something. What it will understand, as a string. Okay, we did not mention as a string here like that. Okay, by just declaring, by just writing a text, or by just writing a number, it will treat as a, whether it is int, whether it is a string, whether it's a float, whether it's a complex or list, something kind of thing. Did you understand, Vamshi?
Yeah.
Good. So the garbage collected in the sense like memory allocation and deallocation are automatically managed. The programmers do not specifically need to manage the memory. So here, for example, the garbage collected in the sense, for example, in a programming language, I'll tell you a couple of things. So just wanted to print. You are printing a number. You are just printing a number into A. I mean print A. So what it will return? It will return as a 10. The output is 10. So you already declared a variable b is equal to 20. Now you think that this is a wasted, right? The memory allocation, the memory occupation. I mean, when you are typing something, when you are declaring something, it should take some memory. Okay, so the garbage collected in the sense it will automatically handle this kind of situation in the sense allocation and deallocation. So you used a variable 10 only and you did not use a variable b here. So automatically the memory is wasted here, right? So what it will do when you compile and interpret it when it's complete. So the deallocation in the sense it will release the memory automatically after the program completion. In the sense it will not take much memory, it will not take much size in the sense like we have a memory background. I mean what it will called hard disk and usage, right? When you declare int a int b or something strings, or when you're writing some program it takes some kbs mbs. Did you understand that part? The memory allocation and deallocation. So when it is complete, if you did not use that variable, it will not store any memory, it will not occupy any dot size. It's called garbage collected. In a sense, it will automatically deallocate the memory. Do not specifically need to manage the memory. I mean, we don't need to manage kind of things. Okay, so that is one of the advantage. And the purely object oriented. So one of the feature is purely object oriented. Someone is typing. I mean, someone is calling. Vamshi, you're trying something?
No.
So if you take about some other C, C++, Java, what will do garbage collection? We have to use finalize some kind of exception methods, some kind of methods will be there. We used to write some code to garbage collected. So here we don't need mention it. Vamshi, you're telling something? You're talking something?
No.
Okay. You don't need if you don't need anything, you can go on mute. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So object oriented means in a sense. So it refers to everything as an object, including numbers and strings. Objects in a sense like just we discussed, right? Strings, int. So that treat as an object, or that treat as some variable, or that treats as a meeting will end in 10 minutes. Oh, okay. Okay, if the meeting ends in 10 minutes, you can rejoin again, okay?
Yeah.
So, in the sense like it refers to everything is an object, including numbers and strings. So when we declare something, right, like age equal 10, so it treats an object. Age treats an object, so it contains a variables. It contains some value. It's in its objects in the sense like objects in the sense like what we can say it's a bag, or it can hold memory holder, or it's in a spaces. It contains some spaces. We can store something, or int or string or list, or tuple, set, dictionary. Going forward we can discuss those things as well. And the seventh part is cross platform compatibility. So the cross-platform compatibility in the sense it supports many platforms in the sense like Python can be easily installed on Windows, Mac OS, and various Linux distributions, and allowing developers to create a software that runs across different operating systems. So cross-platform yeah. No. So in a sense, like we have different operating systems, right? Like Windows. If you are using machines as a Windows, like laptops, and iOS, like Mac OS. OS and Linux. If anyone having BTech background, they can understand what is Windows, iOS, Linux. So wherever and we can install this Python software, we can run it multiple operating systems. We can say it's an operating system, Windows, Mac OS, Linux, kind of things. So that's platform independent. So we can run it any of the operating systems. Okay. The eighth participation. Go on. Go ahead, Vamshi.
Yeah, one second. I'm just typing.
Cross-platform compatibility in the sense, I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. So, where bus will stand in bus stand, okay? It's a platform, you can say. Where rail will stay, railway station. Where flights will stay, airport. We can say, right? You understand?
Yeah, I'm sure.
We can say it's a platform. Their platform. They can stop there only. They can run there only. So bus will not run in the trucks and trains. Trucks, what is called the train station, and buses will not be there in the airports. Just 1 minute. I need to get the milk. Yeah, sorry. So you understand that part. And the Python or PyCharm, this is a programming language, right? So we can run in the Windows operating system. I'll tell you in a simple way. We have like mobiles. One is Windows mobiles. Okay. Vamshi, you are not able to see my screen. Huh? I'm sharing. Is
Yeah.
anyone able to view my screen?
Yes, I am able to view.
I'm not able to see Notepad that what you are discussing. Vamshi, you are not able to see my screen, huh?
Yeah, right now I'm seeing.
Okay. So the next time better to join from the Windows or some laptops you can view easily. Okay, that's right. So if you say like mobile we have Android, in Apple we have iOS software that runs behind that. Okay, and we have Windows mobiles like Nokia. Earlier we used some kind of Dabba phones, what you can say. You understand? So the same thing. So they runs in a different softwares, and the same thing. The Python can install in a Windows machine and Mac OS, Linux, Ubuntu. The different softwares and different operating system we can run this Python. Okay, so that's called cross-platform compatibility. It supports many operating system. It can run many operating systems. Okay. Once you are able to understand now, is it clear?
Yeah.
Question?
Mhm.
Good. So rich standard library. That means like Python comes with several standard libraries that provide ready to use modules and functions for various tasks ranging from web development and data manipulation to machine learning and networking. So the rich standard library in the sense like, see, for example, if you go to the library, what you do, you'll get a different books, okay, in various sectors. If you wanted to technical, or if you wanted to comics or general novels, some readers, authors, you will get everything, whatever you want. The same way, the rich standard library in the sense, Python, when you are developing a software or when you are trying to automate a software, when we are trying to implement a mobile desktop application or desktop application, web application, when you are trying to implement it, we have a many more rich standard libraries, so we can easily develop those softwares. We can easily develop an applications. Okay, so that's what in the current industry, Python is the leading programming languages. It occupies 26% in the software industry. Okay, so that's what many robotics, artificial intelligence, chat GPT, and machine learnings, and some data science, DevOps. So where even NASA or some Amazon or Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, this all the web application behind the Python is there. Why? Because they have many more libraries to implement it. Okay, understand, right?
Yeah.
Good. And the open source we already discussed. Uh, so it comes as an open source. We don't need to pay anything. So we can right away go to the uh, web page. We can type as a Python download. We can download the software, and we can uh, what we can install this PyCharm, and we can implement it. So we don't need to pay anything to them, right? So now we'll discuss. I mean, 8:35 maybe going to the disconnect this one. You just rejoin again, okay? In 1 more minute, same link will be there. Okay. So now let's discuss like where is Python used. So the Python is like we already discussed. It's a general purpose popular programming language, and it is used almost every technical field. So we have like various areas of Python we'll discuss here. So here the first one is data science. Okay, so I'll tell you data science. What is mean by data science? Nowadays, I'll tell you in a high level. Nowadays, like in any LinkedIn, Naukri, or you can see some Amir paid some courses. You'll see data science, data engineer, data scientist. You can see. So, what is the data scientist? What they will do is, for example, they will analyze the customer, and for example, you are viewing some content in the YouTube. Okay. Yeah, let's wait for people join. 2 more minutes. I don't know. Right? వచ్చినట్టయినా ఇంకెంత టైం పడుతుంది రీచ్ అవ్వడానికి? ఓ ఇంకా గంట పడతా అది? ఓహో, జనాలు అందరు వచ్చారు అయితే. పోతుంది పోతుంది. సరే. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. The next time we'll take as a premium one. It will be there, okay? So the data science in the sense, for example, you are viewing a content, you are searching from the website. So what we'll do in the back end, they'll run some background. I mean, they'll run one algorithm in the background by using the data science. I mean, the candidate, what is viewing mostly, what is viewing more. Okay, you're able to understand, right? So the candidate what is viewing more, they will try to push it next time as well. They will try to show the similar content or the same content again and again to you in the website or in the YouTube or in the whatever you're searching, in the form of ads, some news scrolls, some kind of things. So that's where the data science using. So in the data science, like we use the Python in the data science. You're able to understand, right? Okay. Yeah. So like data science is a vast field and Python is an important language for this field because of its simplicity, ease of use and availability of powerful data analysis and visualization libraries like NumPy, Pandas and Matplotlib. Okay. And the second part where we use Python, desktop application. So we have like desktop application in the sense like that don't runs any internet or website, that don't need any internet. So for example, in the mobile, say the mobile you can say phone call without internet, right? Whichever running without internet, right? We can say it's a desktop application. Okay. By developing those things, we have like kind of libraries in there, PyQt and Tkinter. Okay. So these are two libraries. By using these two libraries, we can develop a desktop application. And so this PyQt and Tkinter are useful libraries that can be used in GUI, graphical user interface based desktop applications. So there are better languages for this field, but it can be used with other languages for making applications. Okay. So console based application. The third uses is console based. So the console based in the sense like Python is also commonly used to create command line or console based applications because of its ease of use and support for advanced features such as input, output, redirection, and piping. The console based in the sense like what we can say the Linux and command prompt. So what we'll do, for example, you take some website, right? So you can see, you can feel it. I mean, if you wanted to register in the Naukri or Gmail, or if you want to register a page, so what it will tell you. Um, um, I'll show you something. User interface, or for example, let's take some Twitter. So you can feel it, you can understand. For example, if you wanted to register something, mobile or Facebook. You can see that if you wanted to sign up this one, you have to enter first name, last name. So you are able to see this one, the first name, last name, mobile number, and all, etc., etc., and you are going to sign up. And the console based in the sense like the command prompt will be there. What it will take. So if you type as a Venkat here, it will take as a first name. If you type as a Nita here, it's a second name. And date of birth, if you type like 10, 11, something like this, 1990 or something 1980. So it will take as a date of birth and it will store in a backend. In the sense, we don't have any graphical user interface in front of you to enter such kind of things, but it will accept. So the console based in the sense, the command line prompt, you don't have any graphical user interface, but you type something that will register your name and that will store your details in the sense. Okay, that's called console based. Okay, so in the Python also we can use in that area. Okay, the fourth one is mobile applications. Application. We can develop a mobile application using this Python. Okay, and a couple of software development. Yeah, question. Okay, yeah, no issues. So software development. It says Python is considered one of the best software making languages. Yeah, Python is easily compatible with both from small scale to large scale softwares. So software in the sense like software applications. If you want to develop a page or if you wanted to develop a project, so or it can be a small scale or it can be a large scale. So that supports the Python supports for it. Until now, you're clear. You have any doubts? And artificial intelligence. So we can use this one as artificial intelligence as well. The sixth part is okay. So artificial intelligence nowadays, like robots, chat GPTs, etc., etc. Those are this artificial intelligence in the sense when you process something that do automatically. Okay. So AI is an emerging technology, and Python is a perfect language for artificial intelligence and machine learning because of its availability of powerful libraries. So we have like to implement this kind of artificial intelligence in Python, we have a powerful libraries. What we can say that is TensorFlow and Keras and PyTorch. So we have like TensorFlow, PyTorch, The other one is Keras. So these are the libraries or tools. By using this one, we can uh, implement artificial intelligence. Okay. So the web applications. So as we discussed, we can design or develop a web applications as well, and enterprise applications. So the enterprise application in the sense like the Python can be used to develop large scale enterprise applications with features such as distributed computing, networking, and parallel processing. So it's like distributed networking. Distributed networking, distributed computing, and networking, parallel processing. So large scale applications also we can develop by using this one. And other couple of features like 3D CAD applications. We can say like 3D CAD that can be used to develop or designing the plan for some buildings, planes, some high level machines. Sure, we'll do that. Yeah. So like 3D CAD applications and machine learnings and the computer vision or image processing applications and speech recognition as well. See, a kind of thing when you speak something that will automatically convert into the text format, and that will process that will send some text or related data will be displayed, right? And the scientific computing and libraries like NumPy, SC5, and some pandas. So these kind of features will be used to develop some scientific computing things. And education, testing, gaming, IoT, networking, and DevOps. The final one is the DevOps. I think you heard about DevOps. So like Python is widely used in the DevOps, for automation and scripting for infrastructure management and configuration management and deployment processes. So this way we can use this the Python as well. So yeah, till now anyone have any questions? You're clear, right? Anyone have any questions? So yeah,
No, welcome.
yeah. And so uh, and can anyone briefly tell me about what we discussed so far, what you understand? Okay, good. Vamshi, can you explain? What we discussed.
Hello?
Um,
Yeah, so no issue. So yeah, we discussed like features of Python, where what is the what advantage it is, like how we can use this one. So and also where the Python has been used in the current market. Okay. And so now let's discuss the Python, the tool downloading. So how we can download the tool. So okay, looks like it's already running. Okay, so just go to the web page. Just type Python Community Edition. Okay. So here we have Python Professional is there. This is the commercial one. We need to pay for this one, or it comes with a limited edition. instead of going that one, we have to go to the PyCharm Community Edition. This is the free and open source. Just click the download here, or you are in front of the system, you can follow this one, or else I'll send this recording to you, so it will save your time if you do it right away. Yeah, it's downloading. Okay. So this is a PyCharm, and we are going to install this part. Just clicking next to this one. So I already installed installed this PyCharm Community Edition. So it's telling that delete PyCharm Community Edition, some older version actually. So it's already there. I'm just uninstalling that part and installing the new one. Just check this all the boxes. It will add your environment variables automatically without your manual effort. It will take 9-10 maximum.
Okay.
Yeah. You are feeling bored, Vamshi?
Oh, no. I'm okay. Oh. I need to go to my room.
Okay. Yeah. So now you can see the screen. There's a PyCharm. It's installing. I'm loading. Yeah. So you can see this one. This is one of the PyCharm tool. So when you are saving this script, for example, so how we can create a new project here? Just go to the file. You can see here there are 4 lines there. You can see by just clicking that one, you can file, you can see all these options. So new project, project from version controlling system, in the sense like third party source control like Git. Okay, just click a new project. So it's a sample project, you can say. Just give the some project name. I gave Python introduction. Okay, you can see this, the location, the Python version. So now you can see this Python 3.12 version is there. We have like 3.10, 3.11, 3.12. We have many number of versions. So this is the Python 3.12 is the latest version that I'm using. Okay, you can see we are storing this Python in the C user some even location. It will automatically guide you, and if you don't need, you can select the other location as well. Okay, so it will ask you open a project, this window, new window, attach or cancel. So it will, if you open this window, automatically this will remove, this will go and this project will display here if you click this window. And if you click new window, it will take as a new tab and it will display as a new window. You can see we have 2 windows here. Okay, so this is the Python project. You can see the libraries automatically came, and you can we can say these are the scripts. So in the sense like libraries, what we can say, some exe files, these files automatically is there. So if you wanted to create a Python file, just click here Python introduction. This is a project. If you wanted to create a new Python file, so go to the Python introduction, go to the new and go to here. So we can create a different files here: SQL, TypeScript, JavaScript, Jupyter, and HTML files we can create, and we can create a directory, a scratch file also. So here we have a Python file. We have to choose this one. We have to click this one. So here we can give sample program. Just give the name that will automatically save as a sample program. Oh, sorry. Okay, so it will display as a sample program.py, py extension. When you are saving a file with a different extension, see, for example, you are typing in a Notepad++, that will take as a .txt extension, and a Word that will take as a docx, or Excel that will take as a XLS or XLSX. If it is a Python, that will take as a .py Python file. If it is a .py, make sure that is a Python file. And Java, it's nothing but Java file. Okay, so this is how it is. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so we discussed, right? Just type int a is equal to 10, then try to print this number. That's it. Now the number has been displayed. The same line of code, if you wanted to implement in Java, you know what it will include the number of lines package as a Venkat something in Java, I'm telling, and class demo something like that, and we can give public static void main method, in Java perspective I'm telling. So how many lines of code it will take to just print hello or something text? Yeah. So in order to print a text here in Java, this will take 6 lines of code. In Python, just print hi. Just print. Okay. Just commenting this line. And this also commenting. Simple. In Python, if you wanted to print something, it will take just 1 line of code. But other programming languages, it will take 5 to 6 lines. Okay, so yeah, and today this is done. I'm done with this class today. So you can ask your questions now. This is a Q&A session now for next 10 minutes. Yeah. Vamshi, Kiran, Murthy, Vijaya. You can ask any questions, any general type of questions or related things.
So, Venkat, this is Murthy. So, we'll start with basics and then we'll proceed with the advanced topics, or how does the course looks like?
Yeah. You are aware of Python earlier?
On basic level.
Basic level, right? So if you wanted to go to the advanced level, we should start with first basic only, because many people came from non-IT, or they don't know the programming languages and Python, so they don't understand if you start with the advanced. That's the reason. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Kiran, Murthy, Vijaya, any other question?
What is the duration?
Hi Venkat, I have one question.
Yeah, 1 second.
This is
Kiran,
Vijaya.
yeah. Hi, Vijaya. Go ahead, Vijaya. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So actually nowadays in cloud technologies they are using only Python. So and even it will not support Java. Or it will support only Python. Like why they are using only Python?
Java, C Sharp, .NET, they also support the cloud technologies. The thing is, the Python, we have rich in libraries, and whatever you want, you can develop easily. It will take less number of days to implement it. Okay. See, for
Okay.
example, I'll tell you. You have a features for everything. For example, Android or so for example, you have you have every feature that comes in one place, and you have only similar or single features in one another place. What you will choose? You will go for everything, right? I mean, all the features, whichever
Yes.
the features is there, you will go for only whatever you have all the features in one place.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the reason we use Python. Python is most used for this cloud technologies. They use, for cloud technologies, they use C Sharp, .NET, Java, and other languages also. But thing is, see,
Yes, they are using Java also, but mostly they are requiring Python knowledge only. So that is why I'm asking.
Yeah. Because it supports multiple applications, multiple cross platforms, right? So they use mostly Python. It will take less
Okay.
time. It take less times to implement it, and it takes all the features comes in one place. That's the reason.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, Venkat. Thank you.
Kiran, you're asking something. The duration is 45 days, and the hour, I mean, it has like 1.5 hour in every day, and 10 minutes question and answer sessions will be there.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So any other things? The session may go to the 10 minutes. I mean 8 minutes.
There were issues with audio and being uncleared and disconnected in between. Could you please just have a concern on that?
Oh, for my voice, you've disconnected somewhere or your thing?
Yeah, 2-3 times it was disconnected and it was reconnected again.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm not sure it's from my end or it is for everybody.
Maybe. If you're facing something, just let me know, because we will ask everyone.
Yeah.
If others also facing the same issue, then that is from my end. Okay. Yeah. So if you have any questions, anything is there. So I'll type my mail ID here. Okay. I'm just typing something. Python will learn some important material. That's it. How much time classmate takes? Yeah. Okay. You can send this email. Yeah, I'll send this one. So if you have any questions, you can mail me. So I'll try to answer your questions, things when you're offline or not unable to. Okay, I'll ping to everyone here.
Are you sharing your email ID, Venkat?
I'm sharing my email.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You get it now in chat session.
Yes.
Okay. So you can wind up this class if you don't have any questions.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. And we'll meet the same tomorrow at the same 8 a.m. You can give your feedbacks, questions, and or suggestions, things also, that will be also welcome. We can change according to that, or we will implement according to your things. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you.
Yeah.